Hi, I'm here with Matt Ball, longtime golf coach and the creator of Target Dome. Hi Matt, how are you?
I'm doing great, Greg. Glad to be here, thanks.
We're here out on the golf course, out on the driving range to be specific, and you're going to tell us about Target Dome.
Target Dome is something I came up to work with my golf team to learn to hit the golf ball closer to the flags from the scoring zone, 125 yards and in. It's a 6-foot circular, very hard, solid plastic dome. When the ball hits it, you get visual and auditory feedback that you hit a great shot.
How'd you come up with the idea, Matt?
Well, we needed to start hitting the golf ball closer to the hole so we can make more putts, make more birdies and pars. And just hitting at the flag stick, you know, the guys get kind of bored and they don't pay as much attention. But when you got some type of feedback on whether you hit a good shot or even how close you came to getting that reward of that sound and the ball bouncing off of it a little bit, you know, that just created a lot more interest and excitement to practicing with purpose to those targets.
So how does it give the feedback?
Well, it's like I said, it's a very hard plastic dome shape, so it's kind of like a drum. The ball hits it, it makes a loud sound and jumps up in the air a little bit so that you get feedback. You know that you hit a great shot. Anytime the ball hits within 3 feet of the flag stick, you get that feedback.
Let's be honest, we'd rather be on the course and not on the driving range, but this certainly makes it more fun to practice.
Well, no doubt about it. The Golf Range Association has said that one of the top things people are looking for in a driving range is great targets and something that gets you feedback. How many people go to the driving range and they're hitting balls at the range picker? Well, it's not the safest thing in the world, but it is fun. But when you have a stationary target that gives you the same, you know, feedback response that you actually hit something, you know, then you feel great about it. It makes you focus more on the targets. Being stationary, there's set distances so you can work on not only accuracy but also, more importantly, distance control.
So it's not just the visual but the auditory feedback that makes Target Dome special.
No doubt about it. I mean, to hear the gong go off when you hit celebration, you know, it's really a great feedback to you internally that you accomplished something. Hitting a golf shot from 25, 50, 75 up to 125 yards, hitting a shot that lands within 3 feet of the target is very difficult to do. So, you know, it's time that we got a little reward for doing that.
So it makes you feel good when you hit a shot in practice, but what else is it good for?
Well, it forces you to practice with a purpose, and I think that's where most people go to the driving range and they really lack. But when you get a reward for a great shot, or you don't get that reward because you came oh so close to hitting it, you can't wait to hit another shot, and you figure out that the more you focus on what you're doing, going through your pre-shot routine, getting your distances just right, the things that you do on the golf course instinctively, now you transfer it to the driving range. So your misses come close, all of a sudden you hit it a couple times, you feel really good. Now when you go to the golf course, you take that whole purpose, that whole way of going about hitting the shot, you take it with you to the golf course, and that's when you're effective on the course, but you're going to the course with confidence.
So I'll bet you've come up with some really fun games involving Target Dome for your students.
Oh yeah, I mean, they're the creative ones, but the things that I have them do is, you know, how many balls does it take to hit each of the target domes from 25 to 125 yards? Or we'll work on one specific distance for this day, really to lock in the feel of hitting a 50-yard shot. So you got to hit the 50-yard target 5 times today before you can leave and go practice on something else. But you know, at the club level as well, where gambling is a little more prominent and fun, boy, you go out and have a few beers and have some great betting matches on the driving range as well.
So obviously players love practicing with Target Dome. Why should clubs and courses and ranges buy them and use them?
Well, for a lot of reasons actually. I mean, number one is you want people to come to your range or your course and feel like that they're getting what they want. And if they come to practice, they want feedback that their practice is good. The other thing is, in trying to hit these targets, they get so focused on it, they're going to buy more buckets of balls, trying to hit those targets. They're going to come back more often because they feel like they're getting better when they practice on your range versus someplace else. But also, you've got the opportunity to create lesson packages or lessons strictly geared towards wedge play, which almost no one does. Also have wedge fitting days so that you can sell more wedges. But all in all, with these products, you're going to make players better golfers. That's going to create and enhance the relationship with you, the golf professional or the range owner, And whenever you got a relationship with your patrons, you're going to make more money out of it.
I know some driving ranges have targets that are angled at about a 45-degree angle. How are they different, and why is Target Dome better?
Well, Target Dome was designed to be able to work at any type of facility, from the highest end country club down to the driving range that's off the side of the road. The key is that you got a target, it's visible, and the flag sits right through the middle of it, but it's not obtrusive in any way, shape, or form. The deal with the targets that sit up at a 45-degree angle, a lot of your better wedge players hit shots on a low trajectory. Well, if you hit a 45-degree angle target at a low trajectory near the top of the dome, it can go as much as 7 feet past the hole. With the Target Dome, which sits no more than 15 inches off of the ground, when it hits within 3 feet of the flag stick, you get the sound, you get the reaction of the ball, you know you hit within 3 feet of the flag every time. With any of those other targets, you don't know for sure that you got it within 3 feet of the hole.
Will your golf balls get scratched up if it hits the Target Dome?
Well, this is really important because there's a lot of targets out there where that is the case. But the proprietary plastic that we've made this out of, that's protected against the UVA, UVB rays, light, they will not scratch, scuff, mark up your golf balls in any way, shape, or form.
Does it make more work for the maintenance staff having to cut around it or pick up balls?
Well, that's the beauty of the Target Dome versus a lot of other targets. When you have nets or some other targets that are on stands, you either have to move those targets out of the way, or you have to go and hand pick and hand mow around them. When we designed the Target Dome, we put a 5-inch lip all the way around the outside that's flush against the surface of the ground, and the lawnmower and the range picker can drive seamlessly right over the edge of it. Also, it's going to protect your flag sticks because the Target Dome absorbs any hit by that range picker. Kids driving those range carts, they always hit the flag sticks. The owners get frustrated to buy new flag sticks. The Target Dome absorbs most of that impact, and you have a lot fewer broken flag sticks.
Matt, you have me sold. So let's talk about the cost of Target Dome.
Well, they're $600 a piece. The optimal package to create a world-class practice facility is 5 of them. Buy 4, you get the 5th one at half price, so for $2,700, you got world-class practice facility.
Matt, I can't wait until they install Target Dome at my course. How can they get more information?
Well, if they go to the webpage, www.golfrangespecialties.com, there's a wealth of information, pricing, contact information. You can order right off the website. Whatever you need is right there.